is CVP? Okay, first, CVP is the analysis of the relationship among three elements, which are cost, volume, and profits. Second, to study how cost and volume affect the profit, how the cost affect the volume, and how the volume affect the cost.
What is variable cost? Variable cost is a cost that change in direct proportion with activity level. If the total volume increase, so the total variable cost will increase. For example, to bake a cake, use 1 kg of flour. To bake 10 cake, use 10 kg of flour. What is fixed cost? Fixed cost is a cost that unchanged within the relevant range. The total fixed cost is constant. For example, if you want to rent a phone that costs 20 ringgit a day, whether you make a call or not make a call, you still have to pay the 20 ringgit. So the 20 ringgit is the fixed cost. What is mixed cost? Mixed cost is the combination of fixed and variable elements. The example is TM line.
Break-even analysis is when the business did not earn any profit or loss, which means the revenue equal to cost and revenue minus cost is equal to 0.
Target net income is to determine the amount of sales that should achieve or the quantity of goods that it should sell in order to earn a specific amount of net profit.
Break-even analysis. Break-even analysis are divided into two parts, which is break-even quantity and break-even sales. Both of these happen when our net income is equal to 0. Target net income. Target net income are divided into two parts, which is target net income in quantity and target net income in sales. Both of these happens when there are specific amount of net income that we want to achieve in our business, which means that our net income is equal to X profit. Lenses Company manufactures and sells LCD televisions. Lenses Company sold 2,500 LCD televisions in month of January. The selling price for the LCD television is 800 ringgit. Costs include 500 ringgit per unit variable cost and 600,000 ringgit in total fixed cost. We have to calculate our contribution margin in ratio and in unit in order to find our break-even quantity, break-even sales, target net income in sales, and target net income in quantity. In order to find our contribution margin per unit, we have to use this formula, which is selling price per unit minus with our total variable cost per unit. So our selling price per unit is 800 ringgit minus with our total fixed cost per unit, which is 500 ringgit. We will get 300 ringgit. This 300 ringgit is our contribution margin per unit. Now, to calculate the contribution margin in ratio, we should use this formula, which is contribution margin per unit divided with our selling price per unit. Our contribution margin per unit previously was 300 ringgit. So we just take RM 300 ringgit and divided with our selling price, which is 800 ringgit, and we get 0.375. To calculate the break-even quantity, we have to use this formula, which is total fixed cost plus target net income over our contribution margin per unit. Okay, our total fixed cost is 600,000, so 600,000, and our target net income is 0 over with our contribution margin per unit, which is 300 ringgit, and you will get 2,000 unit. Why we have to plus with this 0? Because our net income is equal to 0 when there is the break-even quantity or break-even sales. To calculate the break-even sales is total fixed cost plus our target net income, which is our target net income is equal to 0, and divide with our contribution margin per ratio, in ratio. Okay, our total fixed cost is 600,000 plus 0 over with our contribution margin, which is 0.375, and we will get RM 1 1.6 million. To calculate our break-even sales is break-even quantity times with our selling price per unit. Our break-even quantity is 2,000 unit times with our selling price per unit, which is 800 ringgit, and you will get RM 1.6 million. Calculate the target sales in volume and amount if the targeted net income is 60,000 ringgit. Next is to calculate the target net income in sales. We use this formula, which is total fixed cost plus target net income divided with our contribution margin per unit. Our total fixed cost is 600,000 plus our target net income is 60,000 divided with our contribution margin per unit, which is 300 ringgit, and you will get 2,200 units. Is to calculate the target net income in quantity. So you use this formula, which is total fixed cost plus target net income divided with contribution margin in ratio. So our total fixed cost is 600,000 plus with our target net income is 60,000 and divide with our contribution margin in ratio is 0.375, and you will get RM 1.76 millions. Another way to calculate the target net income in quantity is use this formula, which is sales quantity times selling price per unit. Our sales quantity is the first thing that we do just now. Target net income in sales, then we get 2,200 units. So we put it here and times with our selling price per unit, which is 800 ringgit, and you will get RM 1.76 millions.
The first step, we have to draw x-axis and y-axis. X-axis represent quantity in unit, while y-axis represent amount in RM. Next step is, we have to draw sales line. Okay, when the quantity unit of sale is zero, so the amount also will be zero. So the point is here. So we will draw another point, which is actual sales. To get actual sales, we take the 2,500 units, we multiply by RM 800 for selling units. So we will get 2 million. So when the unit is 2,500, the amount will be 2 million. So the point is here. Okay, then we will draw a line using this ruler. Next step, we will draw fixed cost line. For fixed cost line, the amount is 600,000. So 600,000 here is here, between 500,000 and 1 million. So the point is here, 600,000. 600,000 here. So we will draw the fixed cost line. This is fixed cost, and this is sales. This is total sales. Now we will draw total cost line. How to get total cost? Okay, here total cost equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Then we will get this amount, which is 1,850 million. Okay, now when we are not produce any product, which is zero quantity, our cost will be 600,000, because 600,000 is a fixed cost. So even there is no product produced, the point will start here. Okay, now is the another point. Okay, when 2,500 units produced, the amount will be this. So when 2,500 produced, here the amount will be 1,850 million. Approximately will be here. Here 1850. So the point will be here. Okay, now we will draw the cost line. Okay, this is the total cost line. Where is the break even? Okay, this is the total cost and this is the total sales. When the total cost line across with total sales line, they will give the break even. So the break even is here. So we draw the break even line. Okay, 2,000. When the break even is 2,000, so the amount will be approximately 1,600 million. Here 1,600 million. So the area above the break even is the profit area. The area below than break even is the losses area.